Good morning, everybody. Isn't it amazing how most of us, isn't it amazing how most of us spend night and day on our phone, and the average one of us are not getting paid $1 for actually being on the phone? Isn't it amazing how we scroll and scroll and scroll and scroll? And you know that the scroll ain't nothing but the new stroll. You dig what I'm talking about? It's like economic hoarding, being on the phone all day and being an amazing consumer and not being a producer. Well, in today's video, I'm going to show you 3 ways to use your phone to get rich. I'm going to show you how my phone made me very wealthy. I'm talking about me and you, average people. Okay. I'm talking about me and you who ain't like inherited no money, ain't got no rich daddy, ain't had no rich mama, didn't have no rich grandfather, didn't have no rich grandmother, didn't go to Cornell, didn't go to Harvard. You dig what I'm saying? Didn't go to Brown University. We don't have none of them perks, no silver spoons. And I'm not mad at anybody, who God blessed to be able to live that way. I'm just saying that if you're like me, that ain't happened. Okay, if you're like me, you grew up eating mayonnaise sandwiches. If you're like me, you grew up with peanut butter and no jelly. If you're like me, you grew up with ham and no burger. If you're like me, you grew up eating sugar sandwiches and ketchup sandwiches. If you like, and was happy, you did. People say, Brother Ricky, what's the best meal you ever had? You've been all over the world. I said the best meal I ever had was when I was the hungriest. The mayonnaise sandwiches I used to eat when I was 9 years old are better than anything I've ever eaten because food tastes the best when you need it the most. Are you hearing me? And that's the way life is. All right. So I want to talk to you today about how to be able to have ham and a burger. I want to talk to you today about how to have peanut butter and jelly. I want to talk to you today about how to have Saturday and Sunday at the same time. I want to talk to you today about how to have your cake and eat your cake too. Because this phone that y'all looking at me on right now, most of y'all looking on the phone, this phone should be your what? Should be your paycheck. Unfortunately, for most of y'all listening to me right now, this phone is why you broke. Why? Because you're spending a whole lot of time on the phone and the phone ain't paying you. So I'm going to show you how I got this phone to pay me millions of dollars and how you can get the phone to pay you millions of dollars too. So let's start with the first thing. So here are the 3 C's of collecting $1 million plus per year just using your phone. All right, let's go. So C number 1, content. All right. So let's everybody put number 1, content. You talking what you're talking about? Creating content. You say, what is content? It's what you put online that gets people to buy something from you eventually. All right. Content. All right. So everybody put number 1, put content in the chat and let's go. So you're talking about, what are you talking about content, Ricky? I'm talking about what you put online that draws people to you and eventually to what it is that you're selling. All right. Content. You say, so what about content? How do I get people to pay attention to me and come to me and all that sort of thing? Well, content, it creates, it's 3 things in content that gets people to pay attention to you and eventually buy whatever it is that you're selling. All right. And these 3 things are feeling, facts, and fun. You say, Brother Ricky, what does that mean? See, when you're talking to people, they remember a little bit about what you said, and they can remember a little, can remember a little bit about what they heard in their head while you were talking to them. But they cannot retain most of the things that you taught. The brain just cannot retain it. But the brain can retain 100% of how you made somebody feel. The problem with people when they put some content online is that they trying to logically explain things to people and they don't understand the human brain. The human brain doesn't work that way. The human brain is emotional. All right. Your brain and my brain. And we make our decisions emotionally. We don't make our decisions logically. You say that's not true, Brother Rick. I'm a very logical person. No, you're a very logical liar. Why? Because you're a human being. And your life wouldn't be worth a slug if you didn't have no emotion. Why? Because you wouldn't feel nothing. And if you didn't feel nothing, you'd be like what? You'd be like the Tin Man. You dig what I'm talking about? Oz never did give nothing to the Tin Man. What? You ain't the Tin Man. You have emotions, and I have emotions too. And we make our decisions emotionally. Don't get it twisted. I hear what I'm talking about. So, but it's okay. Everybody put ED in the chat. All of us got ED. What's that? Emotional decisions. Come on, you know it. You say my name is Ricky. No, it ain't. Your name is Ed. Okay. All right. Come on, everybody put in the chat. Let's confess. Come on. Come on, let's confess. If you don't confess, I ain't teaching you nothing. If you try to fake me out, try to make me think you're not an emotional you don't make emotional decisions, then you can just leave here and go watch somebody else, because I'm going to show some people how to get rich today. All right. So if y'all want to get rich today, let's just stop faking. All right. If your name is Ed, put it in the chat. ED. Let's go. I know I make emotional decisions. Talking about not me, brother Rick. Okay. Well, you Larry the liar, man. All right. And you're an unnecessary liar, because we're emotional people. If we weren't emotional people, we wouldn't be worth the salt on our back. It takes emotion to love each other. It takes emotion to care about somebody. Are you hearing me? It takes emotion to be 100%. It takes emotion to be a ride or die. Are you hearing what I'm talking about? It takes emotion. You got to what? You got to feel people. If you ain't feeling nobody when you wake up in the morning, you might as well go jump in the grave. Are you hearing? What's a life without what? Feeling folk. Are you hearing me? And people what? Are moved by the way that they feel. And when you're talking to people and you really think they listen to your logic, that little boring stuff you're doing, which is why your money funny and your change is strange, and why you can't make $1 off the phone, is because you're not dealing with reality. And reality is that people are moved by feelings, facts, and fun. That's the 3 things that move people. Hold on, I gotta get some tissue. Right. So let's talk about feelings. Excuse me. You say, Brother Ricky, are you trying to tell me I have programs that are much as $1 million for a person to join? All right, as much as $1 million. I mean, that's what you got to pay me to be in one of my programs. Right now, it's my top program, but I'm making a $5 million program and a $10 million program. You say, Brother Ricky, that's crazy. Don't nobody pay that kind of money. Ain't nobody paying you that kind of money. Why? Because you're boring. That's why. You don't know how to invoke feelings. Are you hearing what I'm talking about? Now, it's got to be some logic involved, or else it don't make no sense for the person to do it. But feelings is logic's door. All right. Everybody put LD in the chat so I can teach y'all what I'm talking about. All right. Everybody put LD in the chat. LD. I want to teach you. A person got to get to logic to make a decision with you. But for them to make a decision to do business with you, they have to have the feeling first. And then the feeling opens the door to logic. So everybody put LD in the chat. All right. Come on. I'm teaching y'all stuff you ain't never heard in your life. Don't even act like it. All right. Okay. So you got to get to the logic of a person, but they're not listening to you. Why? Because you haven't dealt with the first thing. And the first thing, you got to deal with how I feel, man. I'm an emotional person. Are you hearing me? You got to deal with my feelings. You can't ignore my feelings and get to some logic. Are you listening to me? Why? Because I'm not listening to you. You got to give me a reason to what? To logically listen. Are you hearing me? So if you deal with my feelings first, then what? I'll logically listen then. Because you ain't getting no money from me. Are you hearing me? And I ain't feeling you. Are you hearing what I'm talking about? When I meet people, if I'm not feeling them, I don't even care what they're talking about. It might make a whole lot of sense. It could have even made me a whole lot of money, but I just can't get there. Why? 'Cause I just ain't feeling you, baby. Are you hearing me? And when you get out here in these business streets, don't be trying to please everybody. Why? The only person gonna do some business with you is the person that feel you. And the people who ain't feeling you, they ain't doing no business with you. So stop trying to be 2 or 3 different people. Are you listening to me? Create the feeling for the person that's actually feeling you. You don't want to be in business with nobody who ain't feeling you, no way. Why? Because if they ain't feeling you, you ain't feeling them. Are you hear what I'm talking about? Are you hear what I'm talking about? Everybody put MF in the chat. Are you cussing, Brother Ricky? No, I'm talking about mutual feelings. Right? Happy feelings in the air. Come on, everybody put MF in the chat. Come on, we ain't cursing. We ain't cursing. We ain't cursing. But you don't want to do no business with me? I don't want to do no business with you. That make 2 of us. The feeling is what? Mutual, baby. All right, everybody put MF in the chat. Come on, come on. We need some more MFs around here. We ain't got enough MFs up in this joint. Did you hear what I said? Everybody put MF in that chat. I ain't teaching you nothing else. I'm telling you right now, MFs are rich. Did you hear what I said? I said MFs are rich. We some rich MFs. Like, you hear what I'm talking about? You say, why that? Because the feeling is mutual, baby. We only mess around with folks who have mutual feeling. I'm feeling you, you feeling me. All right, now let's get rich together. All right, why? And let's just be some rich MFs. Did you hear what I'm talking about? All right, so you say with Brother Ricky, content. You want to put some content out that somebody gonna actually buy? People pay millions of dollars to do business with us. I mean, we've collected millions and millions and millions of dollars. And where we headed, Lord willing, we all stay healthy and all that, make the little chump change we done made, some chump change, because we got some $1 million programs now. Just think about it. If you got $1 million program, you need about 100 clients in a year to make $100 million. Now, you hear what I'm talking about? So you should be working on number one, how to get somebody to feel your content. Now, you hear what I'm saying? And then the feelings, they got to be bagged with facts. You say, what are you talking about, Brother Ricky? Listen, ain't nobody feeling you based on your opinion. All right. By the way, if you really want my video on how to do this, just put viral in the chat and buy the bit and buy my training. You say, Brother Ricky, you always trying to sell something. Now you get the privilege of buying it though. You want to make some money. Why? Because my stuff worked. People that take my virality class, well, nobody paying no attention to them nowhere in the world. And they just come out and all of a sudden now the whole world knows who they are from taking a 3-hour class. You want to take 40 years to stay where don't nobody know who you are? Or you want to take 3 hours to learn how the whole world can find out who you are? Hey, listen to me. Our videos go viral on a consistent basis. Every month we have viral videos, sometimes every single week. Hey, listen to me. You say, why is that? Because we understand how to create feelings, facts, and fun. I took the class on it. I'm not guessing. Are you hearing me? Listen, I got rich off this phone. I get richer every day off this phone. Now you hear what I'm talking about? Why? Because I know how to look into the phone and create feelings, facts, and fun. And I know how to do it at a very high level. So what? People pay a whole lot of money. Why? Because they feeling you. Are you hear what I'm talking about? Y'all, some of y'all been watching me for 6, 7 years. Why? Because you be feeling what I'm talking about. Are you hearing me? And then some people hate my guts. Why? Because they ain't feeling me. I'm like, good, because I ain't feeling you too. All right. The feeling's mutual. I ain't got no problem with nobody not liking me. When you put out content, don't put out no content hoping everybody like it. All right. Just put out content that creates a feeling so that the people that's feeling you will get with you. All right. And the people who ain't feeling you, they'll get lost. Are you dig what I'm talking about? Your content, what? It's got to create the kind of attitude with people that some people love you and some people hate you. What you don't want is lukewarm content. All right. Did you hear what I said? No lukewarm content. I hear what I'm talking about. Stop trying to make content. I hearing me that's butt kissing content and what? Because that's fake. Are you hearing me? Because listen to me good. When one person is happy, another person is sad. When one person is charged up, another person is depressed. All right. One man's garbage is another man's gold. So when you're creating content, are you hearing me? People should love you or hate you. It shouldn't be no in between. I mean, they should really want to get with you or wish you was off the face of the earth. Are you hearing what I'm talking about? Everybody put JC in the chat. Let me teach you what I'm talking about. All right. Everybody put JC in the chat. You're talking about what you're talking about. I say you need some Jesus content. Are you hearing me? See, my mentor is Jesus Christ. I got a lot of, mentors that's on earth now too. And some other guys that's done died. But my major mentor is Jesus Christ. Because Jesus was not a punk. Are you hearing me? Jesus just gave it to you straight up, no chaser. He didn't care what you thought. Why? Because he knew when he put his content out, he knew what was going to happen. A few cats is going to really love him. And a whole lot of people was going to really hate him. Excuse me. So he didn't water down the content trying to please nobody. He's like, if I'm going to blow up and I'm going to really help people, which is what I came here for. He said, "Lo, I come in the volume of the book. And the reason I'm putting content out is to help save these crazy people. All right. Because my creation that I created, they nutty as a box of rocks. They just out of control. So I'm going to have to personally come down here and handle this. Now, you hear me? Can't nobody else handle it. So I'm going to have to volunteer as the Lamb of God to come and help these crazy people. Because they cray like Ray and Shanae. They ain't got good sense. They killing each other, hating each other, racist, prejudice, a lot of pride, nutty as a box of rocks, wars, rumors of wars, mean, evil, can't even stay together. Man and woman don't know if he a woman, or chick don't know if she a lady, the man don't know if he a dude. They just crazy as hell. You say what? So I got to come in and help set these folks straight. So when I come in, I'm coming in straight up, no chaser. And some folks really ain't gonna like it, but I don't care. What? Look, when you create content, you don't create content because you care how somebody respond to it. You create content because you care about the person. Did you hear what I said? It's personal care. Everybody put PC in the chat. Y'all ain't feeling me today. Come on, everybody put PC in. Your content that you put out into these streets is personal care. It's what? It's how you personally care about people. Hey, listen to me. And when you personally care about people, you don't care how they react. That ain't your problem. Did you hear what I'm showing you how to get rich off this phone today? Are you hearing me? when you put out good content, legit, I'm talking about straight up no chaser, that's really helping somebody at high levels. Are you hearing me? Some people gonna love you and some folks gonna hate your guts. Are you hearing me? Are you digging what I'm talking about? You don't water down the content because some people what? Cussing you out. Or some people what? Don't like you. Or listen, you like you. Okay? I said you already like you. Did you hear what I said? I said you already like you. You don't need nobody to like you. Are you hearing me? If they like you, good for them. Why? Because your content is good. And if they got some sense, then they'll gravitate towards that good content and change their life. If they got good sense. If they ain't got good sense, then go ahead on about your long head. Like, you hear what I'm talking about? So Jesus, when he talked, listen to Jesus' content. All right. He said, come unto me, all you that labor and are heavy laden, and I give you rest. All right. So he talking nice right there. Okay. Then he started, that's everybody who won't, to come to him, he did. Because he ain't like chasing nobody around. He always told everybody, follow me, because I'm not following you nowhere. But you can come and get with me if you want to. But dig how he would talk to folks who thought they was important. He said, woe unto you, scribes, Pharisees, hypocrites. All right. He said, you search the land to and fro to find one proselyte. And then when you find them, you make them twofold more the child of hell than you are. Now that's some what? That's some cold-blooded content. Everybody put CBC in the chat. Your content ought to be cold-blooded. Did you hear what I said? Yeah. So y'all content be too watered down. That's why nobody buy nothing from you. Y'all got some butt kissing content. I know. I be seeing it. I be looking at. I'm like, look at that butt kissing content. You need some cold-blooded content. You want to get paid. I get paid because I put out cold-blooded content. I don't put out butt kissing content. Did y'all hear me? Everybody put CBC in the chat. Put out some cold-blooded content. Hey, listen to me. Stop putting out that little watered down stuff, kissing people booty, trying to get them to buy something from you. What a reckless, useless, buster, sissy little poo butt fake life. Are you hearing me? Be like Jesus. Put out some cold-blooded content. And what? And when you want content that the busters get upset about. You want content that the busters what? Want to come at you. You want content what? That stir the busters up. You want content that check the busters. Are you hearing me? You don't want to put out no content and the busters talking about amen, praise the Lord. These little sissy conventions. Are you hearing what I'm talking about? Are you listening to me? Woe unto you when all men speak well of you. Are you hearing what I'm talking about? Jesus wasn't trying to get no Pharisees' approval. What? They was crazy as hell. He was like, you ain't gonna like this content. You know what I'm talking about? I'm not even interested in you churchy religious folk. You fake perpetrating tricks. I ain't interested in y'all. Well, I'm gonna put out some content that an honest person will respond to. I'm gonna put out some content that a person with some class and some integrity will respond to. I'm gonna put out some content that a person that's got some real values. You dig what I'm talking about? That really means something, really love their neighbor the way that they love themselves and love God. I'm putting out content that kind of person will respond to. But if you don't really love God and you don't really love your neighbor, but you want to be like seen and you want some prestige and you think you all that in a bag of chips and stuff, you're going to hate my guts. And good. Why? Because I don't like you either. So that make two of us what? The feelings mutual player. Are you hearing me? Just like right now, I'm stirring up a bunch of feelings in y'all. And if you're a hypocrite or a mean kind of person, you don't like me. What? But I don't like you either. So that make two of us. I'm not putting out no content trying to get somebody that's evil and mean and corrupt to like me. I'm like, handle your own business, player. All right. If you ever decide you want to come on this side of the tracks and become loving and caring and really care about what's going on with the next person around you, then good for you. You ain't doing me no favors. I ain't do Jesus Christ no favor, allowing Jesus Christ to save my crazy behind. Are you hearing me? And everybody know I love Jesus Christ. And if you don't love Jesus Christ, that's your personal business. You dig what I'm talking about? I don't care what you do. Are you hearing me? You can serve your little fake gods all you want to. And do what? Just do whatever you want to do with your life. That's your personal business. But you ain't going to get no sugar-coated stuff over here. This ain't no sugar pie honey bunch up in here. Are you hearing me? No sugar coating up in this joint. Are you digging what I'm talking about? The content gonna be what? Straight up no chaser. Why? Because I love you and I'm concerned about your life and I don't care about what you do. I just care about you. Meaning that if you accept what I teach you, good for you. If you don't, bad for you. But always what? Good for me. Why? Because the content I put out is the content that I live by. I ain't putting the content out. Why? Because I'm trying to get you to buy something. I'm putting the content out because of how much it changed my life. And that's why I put out content always talking about Jesus Christ, because he saved my life and changed my life. And every day saves my life again and changes my life again. And I have an amazing life because of Jesus Christ. And I tell it on the mountaintop. I hear what I'm talking about. And what? Some people like it. Some people don't. But I'm telling you, when you put your content out, don't put it out based on what? Approval. put it out based on what? Is it right? Did you hear what I'm talking about? Everybody put RC in the chat. Are you hearing me? Righteous content. Everybody put RC in the chat. I'm teaching y'all about content. Everybody put RC in the chat. Righteous content. Are you hearing me? Don't put out no content if it ain't righteous. Are you listening to what I'm talking about? Why? We got a whole lot of people online. And the nonsense that they talking about ain't worth 15 seconds of your time. Are you hearing me? But these devils are bold. Are you hear what I'm talking about? All this unrighteous content that's online, but killing folks, telling people all kind of crazy stuff. You hear me? Teaching our kids all kind of nutty stuff. Let them talk about you ain't even a boy or a girl. You can be a cat today. This nutty, ridiculous, demonic content that people put out. Are you hear what I'm talking about? And then you're gonna be a man and a woman of God. And you're gonna sit around here biting your tongue. Are you hearing me? I'm teaching y'all today how to get rich off your phone. And if you want to make a lot of money, just be real. Are you hearing me? And you'll make a lot of money. Why? Because you'll cut out most of the busters and stuff. They'll get mad at you. They don't even want to be bothered with you. And I'm like, good. I was trying to get rid of you anyway. Are you hear what I'm talking about? The quicker you get up out of here, the better. So I can deal with folks that's got some good sense. And then we can all what? Get rich together. Are you dig what I'm talking about? Why? Because we ain't changing the content, baby. It is what it is. So you want to create feelings, number one, and you want to back the feelings with facts. Okay. And then you want the content to have fun. So you say, Brother Ricky, what are you talking about? One of the reasons why we make so much money, and I can teach you this, if y'all want to, get to know us better, come to our class today. That's about to start at 11 o'clock Eastern. Just put IMF in the chat and come to our free class. And I teach you more over there as to why people spend so much money with us in the free class today. It's free today. I do it every Wednesday, unless I'm doing my challenge. All right. Because I want y'all to get rich. And some of y'all, don't never come pay me no money at all. Why? I just want you to get rich. You might not be a good match for me. I'm a strict dude. You might not want to be in my programs. All right. I don't even never need another person to join nothing I'm doing. And I still got too much money. All right. So that's because I made so much money over the last 5 years because the content is so good. All right. So people, they pay you for your content and they come looking for you. I don't look for nobody. See, content draws people. The righteous content, it draws. You don't never have to go out looking for no customer. I don't have no business cards. All right. I don't even have an office. Why? Because everybody come looking for me. Looking for me where? Online. Why? Because the phone made me rich. Would y'all please come out to Flintstone age? You don't need no office. All right. Just get up and get on your phone and start talking. Hey, listen to me. Just learn how to create kind of the content that people actually watch. And then what? And once people watch your content long enough, I'm gonna get to the second thing in a second with these customers and because it's content, it's customers and cash. Those are the three things that make you rich: content, customers, and cash. But I'm gonna get to those second two things in a second. But first, let's just keep talking about why people gonna pay you any attention in the first place. All right. So when your content creates a feeling. And by the way, if you want my class, put viral in the chat. Viral in the chat. If you want to take my class, I got a class. I paid $30,000 for it, and I took 90% off of what I paid, so you can buy the class. All right, so put viral in the chat if you really want to learn what I'm talking about today, and you want to make money off your phone. You ain't got to guess. All right, you ain't got to put out this bust of content. Ain't nobody paying you no attention. All right, you can just take my class and just do exactly what I told you to do. And what people will start paying attention to you clear across the world. My God, ain't no respect of persons. I hear you. I'm talking about if you want to be like an average dude like I am, and you just come from out of nowhere. I hear what I'm talking about. I might like just come from out of nowhere, just all of a sudden, boom, and everybody like, wow, you dig? People know me wherever I go. All over the world, people know who I am. Why? Because they've been watching the content. And I don't go no place and somebody don't say how you doing and shake your hand or something like that. And then nobody know me. Okay. All right. I'm just a regular dude, just like you. Hey, listen, I'm talking no silver spoons, baby. Hey, listen what I'm talking about. I'm talking about this phone to make you rich. If you do what? If you stop being in here all day scrolling like a crackhead, scrolling on here all day and ain't creating none of your own content, how dare you sit up and waste your time like that? You got the nerve to be broke. You got a lot of nerve being broke. Did you hear what I said? I said, you got a lot of nerve being broke today. You got to be really lazy to be broke today. When all you got to do is pick up a phone and start talking, you should be so glad today that you was not in an accident that left you totally deformed, that did knock all the teeth out your head, and you can look in the camera and not be too embarrassed just to look in the camera. Are you hearing me? You are so fortunate, and I am so fortunate. And I know that. I know that. That's why when I get up 3 days a week, I get on here and teach people, whether they ever meet them or not, that's their business. I just want to give them some good content that'll go help them with their lives. A certain amount of people gonna do business. All right. That's gonna happen. You ain't got to worry about that. In fact, when you put out good content, there's a certain amount of people who are already wrote you checks before you even started talking. That's how good content is. Are y'all listening to me? I said, why? Because you don't get up in the morning trying to sell nobody nothing. You just get up in the morning creating good content. And you all got all these creative brains. And I ain't never seen your brain online. Did you hear what I said? Get your brain online. Everybody put BO in the chat. Y'all ain't listening to me. Everybody put BO. I'm like, why ain't your brain online? You got a great brain. I said, you have a great brain. You, of course, you got a great. God created all of us with a great brain. All right, stop underestimating your brain. But your brain ain't online. So how in the world am I gonna give you some money? I said, how I'm gonna give you some money? I'm gonna pay you for your brain. All right. Hey, if your brain's smart enough, man, I'm so glad to pay you. What? Especially when your brain's smarter than my brain. Are you hearing me? What? I'd gladly give you some money for your brain. Why? Because I know that's gonna make me way more money than money I gave you. Common sense tell me that. I just have a hard time finding somebody with the kind of brain I want to buy something from online. I'm online looking for somebody to buy something from. Are you hearing me? I'm like, man, who's smart on here? Let me see. Let me see. Let me see. Let me see. I said, who's smart on here? Let me see. Let me see. Why? Because I'm trying to shop. I'm trying to shop. Let me see. I'm trying to shop. Okay. Let me see. Oh, yeah. Look, that cat's smart right there. Bing. Drop you off a little bit. How about you over there? Never thought about that idea right there. Got it now. Boop. How about, ooh, drop it like it's hizzy. Man, let me tell you something. You don't never got to look for no customers. They all online. You ain't got to look for nobody nowhere in the world. You don't need no office. I ain't listen to me. No office. You ain't got to be meeting nobody in no fancy restaurant. Can I treat you out to lunch? I ain't treating you out to nothing. Are you hearing me? You can come on here and watch these videos. Are you hearing what I'm talking about? And get with it or don't get with it. Like, listen to me. I don't have no lunch with nobody trying to make no money. If I have lunch with somebody, it's because we just want to eat. Ain't you tired? What? That's soliciting people everywhere you go. Y'all living so backwards in a time that's done went past. And it's going to take most of y'all 20 years to catch up and realize you ought to be making your money online. All right. You say, Brother Ricky, you got anything else you can help me with? Yeah, my book, The Wealth Formula, how I 10x my offline money online. All right. Get it. Be good for you. Just put wealth in the chat and get your copy. You say, what's inside of the wealth formula? My whole process of how a person meet me online and then end up spending sometimes as much as right now $1 million one person. All right. So it's called the wealth formula. And me and Myron Golden wrote the book together, because he's the one that me and him started out doing these challenges and stuff together going on 5 years ago. All right. And he's real rich, Myron is. And we've been around the world in his private jets and all that kind of stuff. Right. So I decided to write a book based on how we both make money online. I said, well, let's write a book. You dig? And I said, you put a chapter in the book too. He said, all right, I'll do that, Rick. All right. So he put a chapter in the book, but I wrote the book, but he put a chapter in it. So it's me and Myron Golden on this book. It's called The Wealth Formula. And it's a cold-blooded book. Why? Because we make millions of dollars. All right. And you can just buy a book and go get rich just if you just do what's in the book. All right. And I'm going to teach you a few things that's in the book because your phone, you should be getting rich off your phone. I want y'all to get rich off the phone. I don't want you to be on here strolling. Scrolling. Strolling. No, I really mean strolling. All right. Because the phone ain't nothing but a pimp for everybody that's on there scrolling because you're really strolling. Did you hear what I'm saying? Don't let your phone pimp you. Okay. Don't be no phone hoe. All right. Did you hear what I said? You talking about what, man? I got a PhD. What? I'm a phone hoe. I just be on there strolling. Scrolling. Don't be no phone hoe. Did you hear what I said? Don't be no phone hoe. Be on the phone and get rich off the phone. Don't let the phone make you. Don't let the phone pimp you. Some of y'all know y'all drunk off this phone all day, all night, all day, all night. Wake up in the middle of the night, can't even go to sleep. So when I wake up in the middle of the night, can't go to sleep, I go on the phone and I consume something so I can create something. All right. So consumption is good when you consume something to create something. It's not good when you consume something to be entertained. Are you listening to me? Don't be consuming stuff just to be. I'm just on the first part. I'm just on number one on how to get rich off your phone. I'm talking about content. All right. And the way that you create content is that you look on the phone at somebody who's creating content. You consume their content so that you can create your content. Are you listening to me? Get some fresh ideas from some fresh folks. I hear I'm talking about. Everybody put FI in the chat. One reason that I make so much money, I can testify about me because I make a lot of money online. All right, a lot every day, 7 days a week. But I'm teaching you because it's what I do. And if I was you, I'd stop taking all these lessons from folks. They online talking about here's 25 ways that you can get money online. I'm like, Negro, are you making any money online? I'm like, well, I haven't gotten around to it yet. I'm like, well, stop teaching it. Don't teach nothing you ain't doing. Go do it first. And then after you do it, then come on here and start teaching. Don't be teaching nothing you ain't doing. And how dare you sit up and listen to somebody for an hour and a half, 3 days, a workshop, and this Mark ain't even doing what he's talking about. Are you listening to me? I'm just telling you practical things about what it is that I do. And if you go out and do it, you should have similar results. Why? Because I'm just like you, just a regular dude. Are you hearing what I'm talking about? Just a regular dude. I don't think nothing no more of myself than right now than when I was homeless. I don't think no more of myself. That's why I still teach 3 days a week. And until the Lord tell me to do something different, I still teach 3 days a week for free. And if you go do the things I'm talking about, God bless you. If you don't, if you're happy with being broke and poor and it don't bother you, it don't bother me. The biggest problem we got today is that people just ain't ambitious. I don't know what's going on. I've been hustling since I was 3. I just can't understand it. What I really think is some of you young people got a really disadvantage because you got so much given to you. I mean, you grew up with a phone in your hand. I was just with my niece's baby shower, and a little baby sitting there scrolling on the phone. I said, "What's your name, honey?" And I don't remember her name now. Little cutie pie, little sweet child. And but she on the phone playing little games and stuff, and barely talk. You dig? I'm like, born with a phone, and gonna be on this phone until they grow, until they die, and ain't gonna make $1 off of it. I'm like, that's pathetic. I mean, everybody just on here getting entertained. Are you hearing me? Just drunk as hell. What? Looking at this thing all day and all night. I mean, it's like a person's God. Are you hearing me? Sleeping with it in the bed. Are you listening to me? And then when you wake up, you ain't looking at it to see how to make no money off of it. You're actually scrolling on there to see something else that you can be entertained with, just drunk with entertainment. Are you hearing what I'm talking about? Just drunk with entertainment. I want y'all to do what? Sober up. Are you hearing me? Everybody put SU in the chat. It's time for us to sober up and get paid. Are you hearing me? I'm disturbed. Yes, I am disturbed by looking at my brothers and my sisters. I'm like, we should all be rich together. This is the first time for the average person to get rich. Black, white, whatever. Don't make no difference. Are you hearing me? This is our time. We born right now during this time. And for black folk, come on now. We used to actually have to do some really hard work. Are you hearing me? 16 hours in the hot sun. 16 hours in the hot sun just for somebody to come by and rape you and rob you and pillage you and steal your land and gangster you and all that. That was hard work. Musty, stinking. I hear I'm talking about. Just to go to a log cabin that ain't got no hot and cold running water with candles at night. Yeah, I hear I'm talking about in the middle of the woods with lions and tigers and bears. Are you digging what I'm saying? I mean, living a very precarious life and survived. Are you hearing what I'm talking about? I'm talking about black folks really ought to be online. Are you hearing me? With all the hell we've been through and what our mama went through? My mama, are you hearing me? Escaped off a plantation when she was 5 years old. My mama, I ain't talking about my grandmother. You say, "Hey, brother Ricky, how old are you?" Hey, watch your mouth. I heard that. I heard. It wasn't that long ago. I'm only 64. I'm not 104. You dig what I'm saying? It wasn't that long ago. If my mama escaped off a plantation, that means it was very recently. You hear what I'm talking about? Sharecropping, all that kind of stuff. By the way, Saturday, y'all tune in Saturday a half an hour early. All right. I got a young lady coming on Saturday who knows how to get people all their money back for all the land that got stole from y'all in the South. Yeah, she done got back over $20 million for people. Her name is Claudette, and I saw her at church Sunday. All right. So she's going to spit it. on Saturday. So y'all tune. It's going to be early before I start my regular teaching. It's going to be at 9:30 Saturday morning. She's coming on early, 9:30 Eastern, and she's going to show y'all how to get paid. They giving out, the government got to get this money back to everybody that got the money, they land gangstered from that when we became citizens, talking about black people now. When we became citizens in 1866, they just dogged us and wouldn't give us loans for our land down south, but they gave it to the white folks and they wouldn't give it to black people. Why? Because they was like, yeah, we saying y'all human, but we still treating y'all like y'all animals. All right. But it was illegal what they was doing because we considered human now, not 3/5 human. All right. This is 1866. So they owe us money from all the way back to 1866, and my sister is getting it. Right, hearing me? I was so happy to meet her Sunday. Her name is Claudette. So you're going to get an opportunity to meet her. It's going to be this Saturday coming up at 9:30 a.m. Put that on your schedule. We're going to be 9:30 a.m. this Saturday, not 10 o'clock. I'm still going to teach a regular lesson at 10, but at 9:30, y'all want to get a chance to meet Claudette. Claudette is a blessing, a serious blessing. She loves helping out senior citizens. So she helping folks who got robbed, raped, and pillaged. And she didn't got back. She done recovered 20 million for folks getting their land back down south. So y'all want to tune in to that. That's going to be Saturday at 9:30, and you get to meet my friend Claudette. All right, so I got 2 more points to make. And by the way, we got about almost a half an hour, a little less than a half an hour. If y'all want to come to class today to learn how to get your reposits back from the bank like we do, then just put IMF in the chat, because today is the day to learn that. And we're going to start in about a half an hour at 11 o'clock Eastern. It's free. So look, I know people acting like they us. I know y'all been paying them money, faking with these fake Bitcoin accounts and all that, with that WhatsApp stuff. That is not Brother Ricky. I have to say it every day because I keep getting the messages. Hey, Brother Rick, I really appreciate you putting me in your class. I'm like, what class? They're like, that crypto class you got. I'm like, nigga, I ain't got no crypto class. That's a $1 million club. They're like, oh. I'm like, what you do? You put some money in something? Oh, yeah. I'm like, they got you too, huh? These people are crooks. Are you hearing me? They've been faking our voice. Hey, listen what I'm talking about. Why? Because they ain't got no content. They ain't putting out no content. They like Brother Ricky put out a lot of content. He got a lot of folks like him because he dropping it like it's hot. We're gonna ride off of him. We're gonna see who naive enough not to even pay attention to who. I ain't got no what's up account. Hey, listen to me. I don't have no what's up nothing. Why in the world would I be going all through the back door to talk to you? I talk to you point blank every day. Just use some common sense. Why would I be so sneaky? Are you hearing me? And telling you to actually give me your bank routing number and all. You know them crooks. I want you. What the hell I want with your bank routing number? Are you hearing me? That is not. You should know that ain't nothing even like. Ain't you been listening to me? Ain't you been paying attention to the content? Can't you see we righteous brothers? Can't you see that? We save, man. We don't want your money. You can learn what we do and maybe buy some of our stuff. Maybe you did, but you got to come learn what's going on. Are you hear what I'm talking about? All right. So, which leads me to the second point. So, number one, so don't buy nothing from nobody because it ain't me. Never. They always lying. All right. So that you talking about, I don't know who to trust. Don't trust none of them. All right. Come to a free class and learn what's going on. And always watch us on the screen actually talking to you. Are you hear what I'm talking about? I even heard they got a program coming on Instagram where it's supposed to be me. Pay attention. Make sure it ain't no. Make sure make sure they know. Because this AI stuff is amazing, man. They take my pictures and stuff and act like they me. What I don't understand about these crooks and thieves, if you can spend all that time stealing, why don't you just create your own content? Why you so doggone lazy? I'm talking to you because y'all watching me right now. Yeah, you thieves, you devils, you demons, you watching me right. I know. Then you pick up his mannerisms and stuff. But you see, I don't know if they're gonna put on a gangster hat. I don't know what they're doing. I don't know how the hell they're gonna have a live presentation. But one of my clients was just telling Shantae he's supposed to be having some kind of live presentation coming up on Instagram, Rick the Wealth Coach, with some fake dudes and all this stuff. I know they do it to my friend Myron. I know they got videos on YouTube where they fake videos acting like it's Myron talking, but it ain't even Myron. It's like they made the whole video up, and then at the end of it, they start begging somebody for some money to get them to do something. You know they generic if they start begging you for some money. I tell you about the stuff that I got. And if you really want to make sure you ain't getting robbed, just go to rickthewealthcoach.com because they can't fake that. That's a domain. That's not a social media site. That's got my virality class on it, rickthewealthcoach.com. Got all my books at rickthewealthcoach.com. And it's got the dates to everything that we do at rickthewealthcoach.com. You cannot possibly get tricked if you go to rickthewealthcoach.com. But if you're too lazy to go even look the website up, don't send me no messages about somebody got you because you're just lazy. I've never seen so many lazy people in my life. I'm like, man, you ain't on top of your money. I mean, you that casual about your money. Are you hearing me? And you following wealthy people and you won't even do it to, I'm like, they ain't even listening to what I'm telling them. And they listen to what the crook's telling them. I'm just baffled at how somebody could be that much of a sucker. That you have let that you let the crooks get you, but you ain't even listening to me. Are you hearing me? It don't make no sense. Wake up and be like alert about what's going on with your life. I love you, man. I don't want your money, and you know it ain't me. I'm sorry, I get mad every time I think about it. I get mad because I put out too much good content for somebody to be stealing and faking like they us, and then they stealing y'all money. That pisses me off. I don't like that. And if I look like I'm mad, it's because I am. I don't like it. I don't like you getting robbed. Are you hearing me? I don't like that. Okay, we put a lot of time and energy and love into you. Are you hearing what I'm talking about? And it's been years. You can't fake love. Are you hearing me? You can't fake that. Either you love people or you don't. Either you care or you don't. And if you care, it bothers you when you know somebody is being taken advantage of. It bothers you. And it bothers me. So I'm telling y'all out loud, don't mess around with none of these fake cats. All right. So the first thing about content is create feelings with people, back your feelings with facts, and then what? Make it fun for the person. You say, what do you mean? Make it where they can keep up with what you're talking about. Nobody likes a mystery that make their head hurt where they can't keep up with what you're talking about. That's why I talk so plain. Make your content third grade language. Don't be saying stuff can't nobody relate to. Don't try to be cute. Don't try to be impressive. Be impactful. Say things to people that, and when the smoke clears, they can go do something with their life. Are you hearing me? Don't just be going through the motions. Why? Because people, they love you when you impact their life, and you don't have to ask them to do nothing. They try to find out from you how they can make the next step. All right. I wish I had time to really break that down, but we only got 20 minutes left, so I have to go to the next two. All right. I really wish I had time to break it down. That's why people join my inner circle, all the stuff I do, because I sit down and break stuff down to them on how to do content, and they go out and get rich. All right. Stuff they just never heard, didn't know how to execute. And now they're not guessing what to do. So put viral in that chat one more time if you want my virality class and buy it. It's good for you. It'll save you 10 years, 15 years, or just put wealth in the chat if you really want a really, really inexpensive way to learn what's going on. Just put wealth in the chat and get my book, The Wealth Formula. One of those two things will really help you with content. It'll really show you how to get everybody to follow you clear across the world to end up buying whatever it is that you're selling. All right. Number two is customers. All right. So content on the line, it will draw customers. Okay. All right. Number one is content. Number two is customers. All right, everybody put customers in the chat. Come on. We got to hurry. I only got 20 minutes left. And then we're going to go over to my IMF class. So everybody put customers in the chat. All right, everybody, come on, put customers in the chat because you ain't getting no money unless you got some customers. Okay. But I'm going to teach you how to treat a customer. All right. Now, first of all, I'm going to teach you what a customer really is. Most of y'all don't even know what a customer is. All right. So everybody put customer in the chat. Come on, so I can teach you what a customer is. You ain't getting no money unless you got customers. All right. So let me teach you the pathway of a customer online so that the customer will end up paying you. All right. But there's a process for this. All right. Okay. I'm going to show you how to treat a customer so the customers will pay you. All right. Is it okay? Will you please open up your brain right now so I can help you open up your pocket? All right. Close your pocket for a second. Don't think about no money right now. Open up your brain right now. Let me get into your brain first, and then you got to worry about the money. It's coming. It's the last thing. Cash is last. All right. Let's talk about the customer. All right. Okay. Everybody put customer in the chat. Let's go. Come on. Come on. Y'all ain't moving fast enough. Y'all want to make some money. I'm like, we ain't making no money without no customer. All right, come on, everybody put customer in the chat. All right, come on, let's go. Everybody put customer in the, come on. Steps for community. I'm going to show you how to get more customers than you can keep up with. Come on, who's listening? Blue, I'm going to show you how to get more customers you can keep up with. Alchemy, Fire, I'm going to show you how to get more customers than you can keep up with. Who Production, I'm going to show you how to get more customers than you can keep up with. Wisdom Speaks, I'm about to show you how to get customers coming out your ears. All right, who else over here want to testify over yourself? Robin, I'm going to show you how to get multiple customers. All right, Iris, I'm going to show you how to get multiple customers. Wiggy, I'm going to show you how to get multiple customers. Andre, I'm going to show you how to get innumerable amount of customers. George, I'm going to show you how to get customers stalking you. All right. All right. All right. You ready, Melanie? You ready for some customers? Y'all ready? All right. Good. All right. So the first thing about your customer, as soon as they meet you online, right now, everybody looking at me right now, you are a customer. You say, why is that? Because you're spending the most important commodity in the world. You say, what's that? Your precious time. That's why I teach so much stuff for free that somebody would be willing to pay for, because my first obligation to customers is what? That your time be spent well. I don't want to waste none of your time. You say, why are you on here teaching all this good stuff, Brother Rick, for free? Man, I ain't heard most of the stuff you teach for free. I ain't heard most of that in my life. Nowhere from another human being. Nowhere. I'm like, good. That's what I was hoping you say. Why? Because that's how much I do what? That's how much I honor your time. All right. Everybody put time H in the chat. The first thing you want to do with customers is honor their time. All right. So time honoring. All right. Everybody put TH in the chat. Come on, you never heard the term before. I'm not teaching you nothing nobody else in the world teach. I don't teach what other people teach. All right. All this is fresh revelation straight from God. This ain't no refried stuff I heard from somebody else. Okay. So I want to teach you how to separate yourself from everybody else that's teaching. I want to teach you something. If you go teach it, they'll never heard it. They wouldn't have never heard it from nobody before. And you'll make a whole lot of money. Why? Because they're like, where did you get that stuff from? And you can tell them, where you got it from if you want to. But my point is that what the person to be so awestruck because of the fact that you got so much wisdom until they want to spend more time with you. All right. And I don't want no fly by night people in my life. I want people who do what? Spend time paying attention to what I taught them. Why? Because eventually, if they want to give me some money, that means now I got to spend more time with them. And I don't want to spend time with just no anybody. All right. I don't want, that's why I make the prices to spend time with people in person high enough where it's the caliber of the type of person that's worth spending the time with, because time is the most precious thing in the world. People talking about, man, time is money. I'm like, that is one of the biggest lies I've ever heard. Time ain't money. Time is way more important than money. Why? Because you can run out of money and still be alive. But when you run out of time, you're dead. Are you hearing me? When it's over, it's over. And if you start cherishing time, everybody put CT in the chat. Once you start cherishing time, then you'll start cherishing people. Why? Because when you first meet a person online, they are already your customer. Why? Because they're spending time with you. And until you get that in your brain, you ain't gonna never have no money. Why? Because you spend quality time with people who ain't paid you no money. And if they don't never pay you no money, understand they already your customer. And you owe it to the person to give them the very best that you can give them for the time that you're spending with them online, whether they ever pay $1 for anything. And that will separate you from the idolatry of money. Are you listening to me? Why? Because you'll stop holding out. The biggest problem with human beings is that they hold out. Why? They don't give people their best. I'm giving you my best I got to give you today. Why? Because I don't know if I'm going to be alive tomorrow. Why? Every day, leave your best on the playing field. And when people are spending their time with you, it's just as important as if somebody spent their money with you. In fact, it's more important. Why? Because the cash only comes after the customer has spent significant amount of time with you. In fact, statistics show that people need to spend between 7 and 11 different experiences with you before they would pay any kind of significant money to you. Are you hearing me? Ain't y'all glad y'all came today? Put MG in the chat if you're glad you came today. Put MG. And if I was y'all, I would take this video today and I would, if you love somebody today, I would share this with at least 10 people. I said, if you love somebody and they want to make money online, they want to like take their phone and get rich, and you love them and you ain't selfish, I would take this, I would share it with at least 10 of I would share it with at least 10 people. All right. If you're going to share this with at least 10 people, put IP in the chat, put I promise in the chat. That's all I want to get paid from this video today. Just a promise that just a promise that you're going to help somebody else. That's all I want to get paid from this video today. I'd be so happy. I'd be so happy if I knew that you cared enough about somebody else, because you know what I'm teaching you today is hardly taught. You know it. You know a lot of things I'm telling you about right now. You never even heard it in your life, or never heard it that way. And that's what content is about, teaching somebody something in a kind of way where they never heard it. from another person. And then people will do what? They'll spend time with you because they really appreciate the time that you spent with them. And then what happened? Then after they spend enough time with you, then they'll feel compelled to spend cash because the 3 C's is good content that draws customers. And eventually the customers pay you cash. And they pay you a lot of cash. And they pay you cash 7 days a week. Hey, listen to me. But you got to do it with this type of protocol. Stop looking for the cash. Look for quality time with people. Are you listening to me? Why? Not so fast. Not so fast. Online selling, online communication is dating. Are you hearing me? You take people on dates. Are you listening to what I'm talking about? Most of you all, you haven't dated a person but one time, and then you meet the person and you're like, look, how you doing? You're like, I'm doing great, great. Can we make some love like right now? You're like, excuse me? What? Listen, everybody put ND in the chat. When you meet people, no draws. You say, what you talking about? You're not getting any draws. You heard what I said? Everybody put ND in the chat. Let's go. ND. Don't be no online hoe. Don't be no online whoremonger. Don't be no online fornicator. I'm talking about spiritual. You're talking about what you're talking about. I'm talking about when you meet people, don't, no draw. I don't want your draws. All right. Come on. Everybody put ND in the chat. All right. Come on. I'm telling you, you wondering, Brother Rick, I'm online. You know, I be on there. I be putting out some good content. I'm like, are you trying? Look, are you trying to get the draws? Was that Brother Rick? The draws. You heard what I said. Come on now, Brother Ricky. You know I'm saying I'm saved and sanctified. My dress all the way down to my feet. All right. Well, why are you on here trying to get the draws? You so saved and sanctified. With the Holy Ghost and speak with tongues as the Spirit give you utterance. And you what? You on here trying to what? Hell, you on here looking for some one night stands. Hey, listen to me. You ain't got no patience with people. Now you hear what I'm talking about? You really want somebody to buy something from you and you don't even know them. You really want somebody to buy something from you and you won't even take the time to get to know the person. And you won't give the person enough time to get to know you. Hey, listen to me. I don't let people roll up on me like that. Why? Because I don't want your draws and you ain't getting mine. You say, what you talking about? You're gonna have to get to know me to do some business with me. And if you don't want to get to know me, I'm not interested in you. Why? Because you're not a good customer. And time customers are very good customers because they end up being quality customers. And you ain't gonna have no quality life if you ain't got quality customers. If all you care concerned about is getting to number 3 real quick, some cash, then that means that you are an idolater and your life ain't gonna be worth a slug because you're gonna be having all kind of folk coming at you. Why? Because you put a little content out, somebody responds to the content, and you want their draws the first day you meet them. Hey, listen to me, excuse me. You want their draws the first day you meet them, and you're going to end up what? In some hoe houses. That's where you're going to end up at. Did you hear what I said? Everybody put NHH in the chat. Okay. No hoe houses. All right. Everybody put NHH in the chat. Listen to me. Some of y'all right now, y'all in spiritual hoe houses trying to make money. Why? Because when you met people, the first thing you did was went for the draws. Hey, listen to me. You a king. You a queen. You a royal human being. Act like it. Behave, okay? In these online streets, stop being so thirsty. Stop trying to meet people and immediately trying to get some money from them. Would you cut it out? All right? That's not what online, that's not how you use a phone. Are you listening to me? That's not how you do this. The way you do this is just put out quality stuff, high quality content that you took enough time to figure out how you're going to help somebody. And when you help people, then the person what? And you help them more than once and mess around and help them 3 times. And if they can get with you from 7 to 11 times and get some help from you, then what? They can't help themselves. They come after you. Did you hear what I said? Y'all don't understand this business. I make millions of dollars. We make millions of dollars and don't chase nobody. Are you listening to me? We got a line of people always trying to buy something. And we make everybody wait until it's the appropriate time. Why? Because it's not the appropriate time for me to be doing business with you and I don't know you. That's why everybody I know that does business with us at the higher levels, like got trust with us and all that kind of stuff, they don't just walk up to me and have no appointment with me. That's why I made my appointments $50,000 an hour. You say, why? So people will stop wasting my time. Why? I don't want to be having no appointment with you, just have no social conversation. Social media is not for socializing. Social media is to get to know each other, to do some business with each other, to make some money so that we can have time to socialize. I ain't got time to socialize with broke people. Hey, listen to me. Why? Because we ain't finna get nothing accomplished. Because you ain't, I ain't just talking about because the person ain't got no money. I'm talking about because they ain't got no discipline. They ain't got, they habitual way of living ain't about nothing. They make a whole lot of excuses. And they what? They ain't got no money because they what? They got a room full of excuses. And when you got a room full of excuses, you ain't got no room for no money. So instead of allowing people to treat you like that, have useless conversations with you, call themselves picking your brain. I'm like, no, my brain is not cotton, and you're not gonna be picking my brain. I'd love to get together with you, brother, and pick your brain. I'm like, brother, I got a real serious problem with cotton picking. Now you listen to me. I don't like the fact that my grandmama had to do it. I don't like the fact that my grandfather had to be working in a coal mine all day. It was dark when he got up and dark when he left. You dig, coughing his lungs out and stuff like that. I don't like none of the slavery stuff my people been through with. And you dig, I'm not your slave. Are you hearing me? So don't never send me no message talking about you say that, man, that sent triggers off in my head. I started you talking about picking my brain. I get to thinking about cotton. Are you listening to me? I'm like, you're not gonna treat Brother Ricky like that. And what? And if I was you, I'd stop letting people treat me like that if I was you. I would put out good content consistently online and then draw customers who are spending their time with you, quality time with you. You don't even got they ain't even gave you no money. Why? Because you don't get to the cash not so fast. Not so fast. Everybody put in the chat. NSF. Not so fast. You're not rolling up on me that fast. I'm teaching you some online dignity, online courtesy, online protocol, how to get rich. You don't get rich doing stuff so frantic with people. The thoughts of the diligent, Proverbs 21:5, tend only to plenteousness, but everybody that is hasty only to want. All right? Proverbs 21:5, the thoughts of the diligent tend only to plenteousness, but everybody that is hasty only to want. All right? When you come online, slow people down. Let them know I'm here for the long haul. All right? I don't let's date each other. I don't want your draws. Okay? All right? I want you to find out who I am and what I'm about. And I want to find out who you are and what you're about. So that if we start exchanging cash, it's worth both of our time. Because it's not worth your time to exchange cash with just no anybody. So I really wish I had time to really break this down for y'all. All right. But we got to go because I'm about to have my class, my free class on how y'all can get y'all bank money back. And that class is called the IMF class. And we're about to start in about 5 minutes. So if you're interested in coming, you can still come. Just put IMF in the chat or go to rickthewealthcoach.com. And we're about to start in 5 minutes. And if you're not doing nothing this morning, then don't get left out. Okay. All right. So you can come over and find out how we get our money back from the bank, our reposits. That's what I'm talking about this morning in a private Zoom. And you can come, it's free, absolutely free. And if you go to rickthewealthcoach.com right now, you can sign up. Or if you go to if you just put IMF in the chat. All right. If you put IMF in the chat and your link don't come directly to you, just go to rickthewealthcoach.com. Y'all need to get used to this. Get used to that. That'll keep you from getting robbed. rickthewealthcoach.com. That's my real site. Nobody can fake like they us. And you can go on there and you can learn everything it is that we're doing. All right. So the class is IMF and it's free and it's about to start in 5 minutes. Okay. The last thing, now you can start receiving people's cash because you all have spent enough time together. All right. You spend enough time together. Now you can start receiving people's cash. When you start receiving people's cash online, initially, you just want a little cash. So everybody put LC in the chat. Why? If you have things that you're selling, like I have premium value offers, as high as $1 million. All right. But if you want people to buy what you're selling, then have something where they can spend a little cash when they first meet you. Don't have everything where they just got to go in and get their life savings just to get a chance to say hi to you. It ain't realistic. Okay. Don't expect that out of nobody. You wouldn't do it. All right. So just use some common sense. You online selling something. You getting rich off your phone. You can get rich off your phone when people first meet you. They shouldn't have to spend nothing but a little cash if they're going to spend any cash at all. So you're talking about, what are you talking about? You should have some, you should at least have some books a person can buy. All right. You're doing something, you're selling something online. Take the time to write a book. You say, why is that? Because now the person want to get to know you better. They can just read the book. Okay. Why? Because people like to read, especially people who are quality clients. They like to read. Quality clients like to read. Are you hearing me? They like to read. Why? Because they like to research what it is they're about to get into. So it makes sense for you to have books for them to read. And the books can be, like my books cost $57. You say, wow, that's a high price for a book. Well, I don't even want no client that don't want to pay $57 for a book. So my price is to make sure that if you don't like to spend $57, you'll leave me alone. Are you listening to me? Your prices protect you. Did you hear what I'm saying? You want price protection. Everybody put PP in the chat. Are y'all hearing me? Hurry up. I got 3 minutes left. Everybody put PP in the chat. Price protection. You want your prices to protect you. Why? Because they drive cheap people away, and people who what? Ain't serious away, and people who what? Are greedy and selfish and self-centered and silly, you dig? And distracted and all that. It drives them away. So have prices that protect you. Don't have prices that what? That expose you. Most of y'all prices are price exposure. They so cheap and bad until only people with bad breath and stinky teeth, stinky breath, and got 3 teeth and they missing. You did. That's the people that's what chasing you around. That's why your life is what? That's why your blood pressure is like 272 over 225. Are you hearing me? Why? Because you ain't protecting yourself. My prices protect me. I'm like, man, I am 64 years old. My blood pressure is 118 over 77 at 64 years old. Are you hearing me? I don't live up under stress. Why? Because I get rid of people I don't want around me. I let them know I was doing good before I met you. And my life is not predicated on whether you ever buy anything. I don't need you to buy nothing. One brother told me one day in our meeting, I just love to support Black businesses. I said, I didn't ask you for your support. He's like, huh? I say, don't never come at me like that. Don't ever announce that stuff in one of our meetings. I just love to support Black businesses. Money is green, baby. All right. You hear me? Don't support me because I'm Black. Support me because I'm cold blooded. All right. Matter of fact, I don't need you to support me. Support yourself. Why? Because when you buy something from me, it's helping you way more than it's helping me. And that's the way I want all you kings and queens to behave. Only accept cash because you really help somebody, and then let them do what? Help themselves by paying you their cash. If y'all hung out with me, and let me teach you online marketing. Y'all come and come to my challenge and learn everything we do and become a part of the stuff we do. I help make you rich. Why? Because I'll rearrange that furniture in your head. You'll stop all that stuff you was doing, soliciting people and all of that, and you'll learn how to have some really quality relationships with folk. And my clients are a lot of fun to be around because they had to earn the right to do business with me. And I had to earn the right for them to do business with me. We both what? Mutually earn each other's respect over time. And that's what I want you all to do. I got to go. Class is about to start right now. Put IMF in the chat if you want to come. Or if you really want to make sure you get the link, go to rickthewealthcoach.com. Go there right now because I got to ride. I got to go. Hopefully you all learned something today about how to make money off this phone, how to get rich off this phone by creating great content that draws amazing customers that pay you a lot of cash. It's been a plum pleasing pleasure as well as a privilege. I love you all. Ain't nothing you can do about that. Have an outstanding day. And remember that stellar is a stellar does. I see some of you all in class right now. The rest of you have a spectacular day. God bless you. Everybody take care. IMF starts right now. Okay. Everybody have a great day. Have a wonderful day.